The simple ragdoll robot before us carries all of humanity's hopes for survival. What kind of magic does such a small thing possess? Turns out, just a few days ago, a desperate scientist was infusing 1/9 of his soul into this ragdoll robot. After a flash of green light, the drained scientist collapsed to the ground. No one knows how much time passed. The ragdoll robot slowly awakened. Now it didn't know the meaning of its existence. It looked around, curious about everything. Number 9 signifies that he is the 9th ragdoll robot to be created. After picking up a stone, it began to observe its surroundings. It slowly pushed open the window, only to be met with a scene of horror, desolation, and decay, as if this was its original state. At that moment, another ragdoll robot suddenly appeared. Discovering he couldn't speak, he went downstairs to chase after it. Being alert to the surrounding danger, it knocked down the other ragdoll robot. The ragdoll robot didn't blame him. Instead, it fitted him with a suitable voice module. The number 2 meant it was also made by the scientist, and so they became friends. But the good times didn't last long. A mechanical T-Rex suddenly appeared, snatched the stone, and attacked them. The number 2 robot stepped in to save the number 9 robot from being captured. Badly injured, the number 9 robot could only watch helplessly as his new friend was taken away, before falling into unconsciousness. Soon after, he woke up in an old, dilapidated church, where the number 5 robot had saved him. As they discussed how to rescue the number 2 robot, the leader of the ragdoll robots arrived, strongly opposing their plan. Along with the strong number 8 robot, they took them to the top of the church to summarize human history. There were originally 8 ragdoll robots in total. Since their creation, humans and machines have been at war. Later, in their quest for victory, the machines released gas bombs, leading to the extinction of all life forms except the ragdoll robots. For unknown reasons, the evil machines that started the war are now searching for them. Numbers 3, 4, and 7 have disappeared one after another, and now number 2 has been captured, making it very dangerous to go out on one's own. But the number 9 robot was unwilling to abandon his friends. After reaching the observation tower, he and the number 5 robot finally discovered the whereabouts of the mechanical T-Rex. The number 5 robot was afraid to disobey the leader's orders, but encouraged by the number 9 robot, he gathered his courage and joined him on the adventure. After enduring many hardships, they found the underground passage to the factory. However, the endless darkness there filled them with fear. At the critical moment, the number 9 robot used the equipment left by the number 2 robot to create a lamp, allowing them to successfully reach the factory. The factory was eerie and terrifying, filled with war machines. Just as they were feeling lost, a roar echoed from afar. Following the sound, they found the number 2 robot in a cage beneath a massive machine. Fortunately, he was still alive. But they accidentally alerted the mechanical T-Rex, which was using the Soul Stone. A fierce battle was about to begin. Just moments ago, the 25-ton mechanical T-Rex was charging at the 3 helpless ragdoll robots. At the last second, a masked warrior in white appeared to save them. He first used the meteor hammer to shatter one of the T-Rex's eyes, then seized the right moment to perform the flying dragon in the sky move, successfully defeating the mechanical T-Rex. With the crisis averted, he removed his mask, and the rescued number 2 and number 5 robots, excited and emotional, discovered that he was the long-lost number 7. The number 9 robot felt the call of the Soul Stone from nearby. Compelled by an unseen force, he installed the Soul Stone onto a nearby machine. Sensing the danger, the number 2 robot hurried to stop him, but it was too late. At the crucial moment, he once again saved number 9, but was struck down as his own soul was siphoned away. There was no time for grief, as the newly awakened, terrifying machine began attacking them. After a perilous chase, they finally escaped, but the danger wasn't over. The long-dormant factory reactivated, and moments later, a ferocious mechanical pterosaur was born. To fight the machines, the 3 went to a ruined museum, where they found the all-knowing twin robots, numbers 3 and 4. It turned out they hadn't been captured, but were hiding there to explore the meaning of the ragdoll robot's existence. Number 4 used a projector to reveal the truth. The scientists created the intelligent machine, which could use itself as a prototype to create more machines. The evil ruler exploited this machine to wage wars. For unknown reasons, the machine suddenly rebelled and launched an attack on humanity, leading to everything that followed. The key to solving the problem now lies in the missing Soul Stone, and the only one who knows about it is the number 6 robot. They had to return to the church, but number 7 was unwilling to meet the arrogant number 1 robot, so they went their separate ways. When they returned to the church, number 8 discovered them. After hearing their plan, the stubborn number 1 was furious and wanted to imprison them again. Reluctant to give in, the number 9 robot fought back. At that moment, the mechanical pterosaur attacked, and everyone hurriedly fled outside. After a fierce struggle, Number 8 was on the brink of being captured by the pterosaur. In a moment of quick thinking, Number 9 used reflections to rescue him. They fell into crisis again, and even the arriving Number 7 was knocked away. At a crucial moment, Number 5 seized the opportunity to repair the circuits and activate the propeller, defeating the pterosaur. The church was set on fire during the struggle, forcing them to take refuge in the museum. However, it wasn't a safe place for long, as their presence was soon detected by the tracking robots. He returned to the factory and informed the intelligent machine of the news. The intelligent machine could only produce even more powerful hunters. In the museum, the group continued to search for the mysteries of the Soul Stone, while Number 8 took on the responsibility of guarding outside alone. A sudden noise from afar made him immediately go check, while a serpentine machine was slowly approaching from the side. Moments later, a ragdoll robot with a terrifying blue light in its eyes suddenly appeared. It seemed that Number 8 was in grave danger. The terrifying serpentine robot was using hypnosis on the Number 1 ragdoll robot to complete its capture mission. A flash of blue light caused them to fall into a coma. The robot then began using a needle and thread to bind and secure both of them. Just as he was about to drag the bound Number 1 robot into his body, the other ragdoll robots arrived in time. He tried to use the same trick again. At a critical moment, Number 7 threw a knife to save them and quickly cut the robot's hypnosis mechanism, but ultimately could not resist and was captured himself. In the chaos, Number 5 seized the opportunity to destroy the robot's eyes. Unable to attack, the robot hurriedly retreated, but unfortunately, the two teammates were also captured. After the chaos subsided, they realized that the hypnosis mechanism was made from the remains of Number 2. After a simple funeral, they decided to launch a counterattack to rescue the two who had been captured. To atone for his mistake, Number 9 entered the mechanical factory alone and found the two captives, but sadly, Number 8's soul had already been taken by the intelligent machine. Next in line was Number 7. He quickly used a decoy to distract the serpentine machine, successfully rescuing Number 7, and then used a gear trap to destroy it. Outside the factory, everyone was preparing to set the factory on fire with oil once Number 9 and the others came out, but they accidentally alerted the scouting robot above. The robot immediately sounded an alarm, causing the fleeing Number 9 and Number 7 to be discovered as well. The group worked together to push the oil barrels into the tunnel, and Number 7, with his skillful movements, successfully helped the two escape from danger. The factory had been ignited, and after a tremendous explosion, the evil intelligent machine was finally destroyed. Everyone was immersed in the joy of victory. But is the situation really that simple?
Happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow. Why, oh, why?
The intelligent machine survived, and Number 5 had his soul extracted. While still conscious, he told Number 6 that the extracted souls hadn't vanished but were trapped inside the machine. As the group fled towards a broken bridge under attack, just as the machine was about to fall into the abyss, Number 6 sacrificed his life to pass this vital information to the others. The robot cannot be destroyed yet. To rescue the trapped souls, they must return to the place where they were created. The others were unwilling to go back, so Number 9 had to return alone. Number 9 finally uncovered the truth. It turned out that when the scientist created the intelligent machine, he didn't give it humanity, which led to it being easily manipulated and eventually turning against humanity. That's why the scientist created the 9 doll-like beings and infused them with parts of his own soul. Only by uniting and using the Soul Stone to defeat the intelligent machine while preserving all the souls could they safeguard the future. Upon learning the truth, Number 9 immediately went to stop the others from destroying the intelligent machine. As the group was pursued by the robot and faced with life or death situations, Number 9 decided to sacrifice himself to rescue the trapped souls. At that moment, Number 1 stepped forward to shield Number 9 from the attack, sacrificing himself as his soul was extracted. Without hesitation, Number 9 seized the opportunity to grab the Soul Stone. He then immediately triggered the mechanism, successfully reclaiming the souls captured by the machine. After a tremendous explosion, the intelligent machine, now devoid of souls, finally fell. After everything was over, the four returned to the starting point and released all the souls from the Soul Stone. The souls bade farewell to each of them in turn, drifting away with the wind and disappearing into the clouds. A flash of green light appeared, and the long-awaited raindrops began to fall. Greenery started to return to the land. Perhaps many years from now, these doll-like beings will forget where they came from and why they exist, but they will continue to carry humanity's hopes and survive.